Hello, my name is Adam Ship. I'm a Wiradjuri man. I work for Greening Australia in Canberra, capital region. I'm here today out at Yass, Ngunnawal country, and I'm talking to Wally Bell and Tyrone Bell, two Ngunnawal men, about the rivers, the significance of the rivers to the Ngunnawal people as part of the Rivers of Carbon project. So Wally, do you want to tell us a little bit about the significance of the river here and this whole area as well to Ngunnawal people?
Yeah, Adam, like my people come from this general area, which is Yass, we used to call it Yar. The importance of this place can't be emphasised enough, I think. Everybody needs water to survive. So, and it's not just like the human race that needs water, everything else needs water as well. So because of that issue, the water itself then provides us with a major food source as well, because that's how we used to catch a lot of kangaroo and whatever animals or whatever were coming to use the water. Because it's a pathway as well, and we have seasonal differences in vegetation along the route of the river that we then used to migrate a fair bit according to the seasons. So you know yourself that plants ripen at different times all over the place. So we needed then to travel with those seasonal changes as well.
How about some more of the recent history of this area, like yourself growing up in this area and maybe fishing yourself or using the river? You mentioned before playing down on the rocks as a kid and things.
Everything sort of was a learning curve for me, I guess, in those days as well, because my dad, he's a traditional lawman, so he used to teach me a lot about living off the land and the importance of water, country, and being able to source different types of food and things as well to survive.
So we see over here, obviously it's hard not to see, but the Yass Weir, and obviously this place has changed a lot, and you've probably seen it change a lot over the time you've been living here. Do you want to just let us know a little bit about sort of how much it's been changed and how much it's been affected around here?
The environment is quite different to the natural environment. When you get something like this happening on one of your major pathways sort of thing, you feel a bit of disconnection, because with us we have a real connection to country, to the land. So when something like that comes along and it's embedded right into your country, you naturally feel a real disconnection, because it's not part of your country. It's something that's been placed there that doesn't belong. The township of Yass is getting so much larger as well, and then you need extra water and things like that for the population growth. But I think one of the things that is forgotten in the whole process is the cultural significance for us as the first inhabitants of this place. I can understand that there are like a necessity in this day and age, but there's no thought given to the spiritual, cultural significance to us as the original inhabitants of the area. This place here, for instance, that we're standing on is colloquially known as the old blacks camp, because it's where the original Aboriginal people sort of camped when they came through this area and travelled along this pathway. So there's evidence all over the place, artifactual material, there's discarded materials, like we used to use the old discarded metal and stuff that Europeans threw away, sort of thing, is to build shelters out of and things like that.
I notice when I come to this site, we see a lot of sort of introduced especially plant species and things, and we saw a fox run through just before, and there's a lot of impact that's happened on this area. What would you, as a normal person who has strong connections to this, especially this area because it is so significant, what would you like to see happen?
It needs to be restored back to the way it used to be. What we're seeing now, I guess, is the results of a lot of European occupation through, you're seeing all the different exotic plant species that are here at the moment, and I know that they've probably come here through bird droppings and things like that. So, and that then in turn makes it fairly hard to eradicate those things. But if we could fix it up and make it better, and then we could also encourage other people to visit the place, put signage up and tell them what it is and how it was used and why it means so much to us. So
that's right. Yeah, not just the Aboriginal community, but the wider community as well, to see a piece of significant country for the normal people. So
yeah, because there is sad to say, but there is a real lack of Aboriginal awareness of Aboriginal cultural heritage and what it is and what it means to us. So by sort of opening this place up and making even like the general public more aware of the area and then our own culture in respect of living from the land and the connection to country that we have. We can't really make people feel that, but as Aboriginal people we feel it. But we can talk about it and do things such as cultural heritage walks and talks and discuss how we use certain plants and things like that as well. So it'd be a real good cultural awareness sort of project that we can look forward to doing in the future maybe.